What is up, y'all? So last video, I did talk about a little bit briefly that I kind of wanted to get through a lot of these games. I did play a lot of these games in the second season of me playing, and so yeah, like I said, I did do play a lot, and I kind of just want to get through it because technically where I'm at right now, I'm a way past this for as far as what I've actually played and recorded. I just haven't voiced over a lot of it. So yeah, we're gonna actually have a few games shown in this video. I'm just gonna kind of just show the highlights of the game, kind of like not really even the highlights, more of just like how they end, and then some of them I'm kind of just not gonna even show at all, and kind of just go over. You'll be able to tell how they go, but we're gonna go through a lot of these games just like this. So right now we're playing Utah. As you guys can see, we're down by 10 right now. They're kind of keeping this lead right now in the fourth quarter. We're trying our best. Bow with DeAndre Ayton only having 12 points at this point in the game. It's not my favorite thing to see. 92-84. Okay, there you go, Ayton. Trying to give it to him. Okay, there you go. So making the game close, 92-86. I like it a lot. Hopefully we can just keep this going. Donovan Mitchell gonna embarrass our entire team. Okay. Brandon Ingram. There you go. Oh. You can't make that. Oh no. Okay. That might be a nail in the coffin, man, right there. That really might be a nail in the coffin. LaMelo. Pass to DeAndre Ayton. Nope, okay. Yep, and this is when 2K is going to try screwing us a little bit. Okay, not screwing us. It's just they're making plays, we're not. Kid Gilchrist gets blocked by Draymond, but gets his own rebound. Passes it to fantastic Doombaya, whatever his name is. Alright, so after that little lead that they got, we couldn't come back come back from that deficit that we had. We couldn't climb up out of it. And so they ended up getting the dub, 108-101. So that's not cool of us. 108-101. It's not something I like to see at all. But hey, you can't win them all. Utah is a very solid team. And so now, as we take a look at the stats of these games, we will actually just sim to the next game, and then I will actually start showing you highlights. Well, not highlights, kind of just how the game ends and stuff like that. So, but yeah, you guys will see how this video will go. There will be no full game highlights. I'm kind of just trying to get through and catch up to where I'm actually recorded. That way it feels a little bit more smooth and feels a lot more nice, That way I don't get too far ahead of everything I'm doing. I'm kind of just trying to get this 2K little thing done because, Madden 20 comes out soon, and that means soon 2K20 comes out. And, on those games, we're obviously going to be done with 19. So I just have to keep my eyes out for everything that we're doing. Alright, so taking a look at the stats at the end of this game, Devin Booker with 41, 8, and 9. That's really nice to see. DeAndre Ayton left the game with a pulled left bicep. He actually got hurt at some point in the fourth quarter. It was kind of weird when he got hurt. Like, he was kind of just, he would even have the ball. It was weird. I didn't like it. But I'm obviously never going to really like any of our players getting hurt. They end the game with 16-21. Okay. The rest of our team didn't really do anything. Fred VanVleet was 0 for 5. Bridges 1 for 4. That's just not good. I'm really not that good with LaMelo Ball. I don't know what it is. Maybe because he's mainly a scorer, and I'm gonna score with other players like Ingram, Booker, and Ayton are obviously gonna be the guys I mainly try to score with to start out. And LaMelo's really just a pure scorer, so I don't really focus on him. I really like my point guard to be able to do a little more than just score. And just score when he really needs to. But anyways, okay, so here we go. We're going to sim. This is all going to be sped up for how I did this. So we lost to Toronto, lost to the Clippers. And the next game we were going to do was going to be against the Rockets. I decided to sim that. We got a dub. Then we lose to the Thunder. Aiden came back from his injury. And now the next game will be against the Spurs. So, jumping into this game against the Spurs, we actually had the lead here in the third quarter because Devin Booker was straight going off with 18. That was his 18th point right there with that 3 in transition. 13-point lead here in the third. Bow, 15. So Devin Booker straight balling right now, fam. I'm really actually pretty good with Devin Booker, man. Like, I mean, it's not that hard to be that good with him. But DeAndre Ayton, you know, not everybody's good with the post. But he has 17 points, 13 rebounds here in the third quarter, and he's straight balling out after coming back from his injury. Miles Bridges with that great defense on Lonnie Walker. Bridges is filthy in defense, man. He's really good at defense. Oh, Repko, wide open 3. Let's get it. So we straight body the Spurs. We ended up simcasting this game because look at that. Bow. 3 in transition, man. 76-54 in the third quarter, man. There's no point. Spurs cannot handle us. We try to get it to Draymond there. Devin Booker. Oh, and that's just too easy. Yep. So we ended up simcasting at that point, 78-54. That's just a straight massacre of the San Antonio Spurs. We simcast it, the game doesn't screw us over, and we get the dub. 184. Devin Booker ends with 33 points, leading the charge. DeAndre Ayton with 21 and 19. So that's filthy still. Now it's just always double-double. Almost averaging 20 and 20, it seems like. Brandon Ingram didn't do much, but Devin Booker was going off, and we were just playing very, very good defense on the Spurs. The fact that they only ended with 84 points is enough to show our ability on the defensive end, along with just this, the Spurs not being that great. We couldn't really stop DeMar DeRozan. That's their best guy, but everybody else we did definitely put a handle on. TJ Warren didn't do much against his former team, us. Lonnie Walker got put on lock. You see, everybody had a bad shooting percentage. I mean, LaMarcus Aldridge didn't even make a single field goal, so it makes sense. We did good. TJ Warren had a decent game. I mean, 4 for 5 is not bad. And so we actually ended up trying to play against the Kings as well. Well, at least I was thinking about it. And there you go, Sacramento Kings. So Sacramento Kings, Fred VanVleet, okay, but we already have the lead on them, 24-12, and it's just the first quarter. Having a lead like that early off in the game is definitely a confidence booster for Fred VanVleet walking into the 3. Bow, 29-13, straight balling on these guys. Straight balling. Michael Carter-Williams passes to Miles Bridges, who wide open 3. Oh, Bridges, bow. That's one thing. Miles Bridges can hit 3s, and he can play defense. Definitely a player I'm going to want to keep throughout the entire franchise, and obviously Devin Booker, our best player. I don't really know. Ayton, Booker, I don't really know who I could say is our best player. It's a 1-2 punch. Because they can both just take over a game. It's just more fun when the guard is balling. Devin Booker has 17 points here in the second quarter, just straight balling, 46-22. We actually end up simcasting this game as well because we're straight massacring. Is that how you say that? Not a word I really use very often, but anyways, 52-26. Devin Booker getting people jumping, everything, bro. 54-28 here in the second quarter. It's just straight disrespect. So we end up simcasting it. I don't know why I almost jumped back into the game there. But there you go. 103. Oh, 127 to 88. The disrespect. So Devin Booker ended up with 36 points. He didn't really have to do that much after, you know. DeAndre Ayton still ended the game with 28 and 23. So our 1-2 punch dominated the game. Miles Bridges had a great game, and LaMelo. It was just a good game all around for our team, obviously, because we straight just bodied them. So I definitely pretty happy with how that was all going. Cannot complain at all, not in the slightest. And, Boogie was leading scorer for the Kings with 17, and really nobody else did anything. Marvin Bagley didn't do much. De'Aaron Fox didn't do anything. Goga didn't do anything. Goga's a Pacer in real life now? Yeah, I think he's a Pacer. That'd be cool if Boogie Cousins did go back to the Kings, though. I would like that. So sitting third in the West right now, currently. And now the next game will be against the Los Angeles Lakers. But this game was very, very close. Devin Booker, baby. Let's go. A green layup. You know, even though it's not that big of a deal, it still feels nice. But Kuzma with a good offense. Okay, whatever. And then there will be a point after this. I will let you guys just watch the game audio, just like I would normally do with any other normal game. And it's about to happen right now after this basket.
And delivers once again.
Ball against Ball. Ball kicks to Booker. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Booker's got 39.
Does it seem to you guys that this guy, nothing phases him? Booker treats every moment like every other moment. No matter how big, no matter how small.
And look at hanging in the air, double pump, and then throws it down.
And you see the D, they just stepped aside, let him pick what kind of move he wanted to make. Wow.
Shot, Jeff.
Free throw good, James.
Now they're going for the jugular. A few more trips like that, and we might be able to see this one in the books.
Ball against Ball. Booker. 6 on the shot clock. Thompson comes with the double team. And it's Williamson missing.
Allowing no space for the shooter to get comfortable. Just terrific defense.
Well, we call that crowding the shooter, right? You don't give up an inch. It's just perfect defense.
Can't waste a second now. And even then, there's still little chance.
No, exactly. They've got to act quickly. They don't have a ton of time to work with.
Free throw good, Booker. Los Angeles leading by 4. LeBron James on the wing. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. James has got 19 points.
King James with ice water in his veins, an absolutely breathtaking player.
Over in the corner, Green. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Here's Ingram. LeBron grabs the miss. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. It's stolen by Green. Here's Booker. And the Suns miss again. And an intentional foul right there.
So obviously the game did not end in the way that we wanted it to, which is not that great. But, you know, 93-86, lost to the Lakers. Losing to my favorite team, you know, it's one of those things that's like, okay, you know, I'm not happy about it, but I'm also happy my Lakers are good. But, whatever. It happens, man. Also, it's kind of funny how I did that trade to the Lakers, and then I didn't. I reversed it because I didn't think the Pelicans would ever trade Anthony Davis to us. But it happened. So, you know, I can't really be mad about any of it. Being right, being wrong. Being right the first time was pretty cool. I just didn't think the Pelicans would really trade Anthony Davis over to us, you know, considering the Western Conference tie. But, they had to get rid of him. And what we traded them was a lot. I wish we would have kept Lonzo instead of Kuzma. Because we need a point guard. But Lonzo obviously had a little bit more value than Kuzma, considering that the Pelicans wanted Ingram and Lonzo. That's just how it was, I guess. But we took the L in this game. Can't really be mad about it. It happens. We didn't have a lot of people not score at all. It just wasn't really that big of a game for the rest of our team. Ayton didn't really do anything. It was really just Devin Booker with 42 points. Anthony Davis with 23 and 12. LeBron with 21 and 7. Kuzma with 11 and 7. So a lot of space on this roster as well. You know, 9, 4, and 8 for Lonzo. 1 for 9 from beyond the arc. Clay didn't do anything. Really just came down to the last part, and just came down to LeBron and AD, the core. The core two players are what helped us get this loss, I guess. So that's what's gonna happen. You know, I wish we had still had Lonzo and Ingram and Josh Hart, all those guys. So we actually end up simming to the next game, and the next game is going to be the Timberwolves. We actually simmed this one and went to the next one on January 2nd because I just felt that was the better choice. And we simmed and got the dubs for both. That's what I like to see. Brandon Ingram, bruised ribs. He can play through it, though. Better play through it. Come on now. And so we're getting towards the end of all this stuff, which is kind of nice to finally have showing, you know. I think for the rest of this, no, not I think, my bad. The rest of this, we're not going to show any more game highlights for the rest of this game. We're just going to show me simming a lot of it. I skipped the gameplay, even though I did play that game. I lost to the Warriors right there. It was a hard game, you know. The Warriors aren't as strong, but they still have Steph Curry, and Curry's impossible to stop. Also, I don't know why the game decided to make Fred VanVleet the starter over LaMelo. That's kind of irritating. And then Draymond was getting really tired, so I decided to rest him for a game. As you guys could see and watching me do this, I decided to just let him rest for a single game because he was tired, man. And having him rest one game is not going to kill him, you know. He's older, I gotta make sure I give him that load management, I guess, even in a video game. Felt better that way. And make sure LaMelo's the starter. Get this minutes through Urepco. And there you go. So we ended up simming the Dallas game, then we ended up putting Draymond back in the starting lineup. Still get the W without Draymond playing a single, play at all or dribble, whatever. And then put LaMelo back as a starter. I don't know why Fred VanVleet's starting. And there you go. So give those 24 minutes to LaMelo and big chillin'. Okay, sim through the Clippers game. Get the dub 115-102. Game versus the Celtics. That's the next one that we decide to actually play. But I'm not going to show that. We are going to sim this. Because, like I said, I want to get through a lot of this stuff. I was playing a lot of those games, man. I was playing a lot of this season. And so we end up simming it. There you go. Come on, 2K. Quit being slow. I guess I didn't? Yeah, so I didn't play it. Okay. So we take the L 97-98. That's annoying. And the Bucks is the game we actually did end up playing. And 133-125 got the dub. I like it. I like it a lot. The next game that I will show will be against the Memphis Grizzlies and Ja Morant. Because I wanted to play against Ja Morant. The guy is filthy. And that's who I wanted to play against. Because I don't think I had played against him yet. If I have, it wasn't anything important. We beat the Spurs, we beat Denver, and now our game will be against the Memphis Grizzlies. So after all of that simming, we are still sitting second in the West. We're sitting at 28-16, which I really like to see. 17-6 at home, 11-10 on the road. The Western Conference is very close. All these games are so close. Warriors are 22-23, along with a 3-game win streak. The San Antonio Spurs, the worst team in the West. The Atlanta Hawks are still balling, only 35-9. If they win every game from this point on, they'll tie the best record ever that the Warriors set a few years ago. And anyways, y'all, I'll let you guys just take a look at these All-Stars and award races, but it was fun kind of just skipping through this because I'm trying to catch up to where I'm actually at, which I'm not going to tell you guys. And, hey, if anybody's new to this channel, make sure to like and subscribe. And much love to every single one of you guys that is following this series. And anyways, y'all, see y'all next game versus the Grizzlies.